Now, Gift of the Givers is making provision for bottled water and JoJo tanks to the community of Kakamas in the Northern Cape after 5 farm workers died because of an alleged heat stroke. For more on this, we're joined by Gift of the Givers Northern Cape liaison officer, Emily Thomas. Very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. The Kakamas community has called for your assistance. I mean, of course, it comes after the heat wave and much devastation that's come with it, tragedy, lives being lost. Talk to us about what you encountered as you went into the community.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, Umpo. Yes, it's indeed a sad occasion because no one is expected to lose their lives through the shortage of water. And yes, whilst being in the community today, you can clearly pick up the desperation of people just to have water in their homes and the struggles they must go through just to get clean drinking water to their homes.
So, in terms of the lives that have been lost, I mean, I believe 7 lives have been lost because of the suspected heat stroke. When it comes to the needs of the community, what are you really looking to ensure is there and consistent to prevent a loss of life? Emily, just to repeat the question, I mean, we know that lives have been lost, 7 due to the suspected heat stroke. What are some of the immediate needs by the community?
Well, the immediate need at the moment is just to have clean drinking water. And we as Gift of the Givers, we've stepped into this community a number of months ago, whereby we were bringing JoJo tanks to various areas in the community. We were working together with the Kakamas municipality.
Okay. I think you may have muted yourself. I'm hoping you can still...
People with clean drinking water.
Okay, and when it comes to some of the big challenges you face in navigating and reaching community members, I mean, the people that have died are believed to be farm workers. How have you managed to work around that?
Well, the people that died is farm workers, but their homes are in Kuruman. So that is a bit difficult at the moment for us to get to these people and their families. Because initially we thought they were from Kakamas, but they were all from Kuruman. Mm-hmm. But this morning, actually, I had the opportunity to go to the hospital, and I visited 2 patients that were still in hospital that are being treated for dehydration.
So, in your interactions with them, what were you able to establish?
At least we were able to establish the fact that we can provide them with drinking water. We established the fact that we can identify the different areas that are more in need. We also met with the municipality technical guy, and we can discuss further in order for us to discuss further interventions with him in terms of long-term intervention like drilling of boreholes and placing of more tanks in different areas.
Northern Cape provincial leaders have urged farm owners to give workers regular breaks and really take in the efforts, put in some effort in ensuring that workers are indeed safe and well hydrated and, of course, have the sufficient sunscreen and hats and wear light clothing. How have you managed to assist in that regard?
Well, we haven't been able to assist in that regard yet. Look, I only came today. I came into the area. I was driving right through the night to be in this area just to bring the basic necessity of water for today. But we will be looking at other ways of how we can interact and bring other relief to communities. What we also are saying that, yes, we agree with you that farmers need to engage more with their people and seeing to that there's an extreme heat wave in this area, that they need to encourage people to drink more water whilst out on the farms, but not just encouraging them, but also providing them with clean drinking water.
And what advice would you have for, people on the ground as you interact with them? And, of course, you visited some who are in hospital, but when it comes to general precautions and really not taking the situation for granted?
Well, all I can say to them is, if it's not necessary for you to go out in the sun and be outside, especially at this moment, because even for me today, it was unbearable being out in the heat. By just being in the heat for a few hours, you can actually feel that your mouth starts drying up. You can feel the dehydration in your body. And yes.
Yeah. You say that you've only just arrived today. How long are you planning on being in the area and perhaps driving this educational message and assisting the community?
I plan to stay here for a couple of days simply because I still need to meet some of the stakeholders in the area to see how we can do more interventions in terms of, like I said, the drilling of the boreholes, maybe repairing some of the boreholes that is not operational. And so I'll be here till probably about Tuesday, Wednesday, or as long as it needs for me to be in this area.
How many potential areas of drilling of boreholes or repairing have you identified?
I don't have the correct number, but at the moment we're looking at about probably 4 different areas in the communities. And we're looking at preferably the schools, the clinics, the hospitals, all those institutes.
Very well. Thank you so much for giving us some detail there. That was Emily Thomas, Gift of the Givers, Northern Cape Community Liaison Officer, speaking to the workers that have died due to a suspected heat stroke.